Hello and welcome to HTML5 course. I'm with Ahmad. This is tutorial number 11th, video number 11th of our HTML5 course. And tutorials number 9th and 10th, we discuss images in HTML5. And in this tutorial, we will discuss HTML5 audio elements. That is how you can add audio clips to your websites and how you can do that with the help of HTML5. So before doing this, I will give a heading. And I already saved the file as an audio.html file with all the tags in it. So you have to write all the tags on yourself because I've already told you how to do that and why we do that. Audio demo and HTML5. Save it. I will come to browser and run the code. Okay. See, it's working now. Okay, it's working. Now, how you can add the audio clip to your site? For that, we have a special HTML5 tag that is audio. And you have to write the audio tag first. Inside the audio tag, you have to write another tag, source. Inside the source, we have two attributes, src, that is source, and type. I will just tell you why do we use these two attributes, but before that, I will show you where I have stored the audio clip. Come to desktop. I have a folder on my desktop with the name of images. Inside the images, I have the audio clip demo with the name demo. The format is mp3 file. Before adding the audio clip, you should be able to know the audio format type and the file type. The length is 33 seconds, the audio. You can add any lengthy video, whatever size you want. I will play it for you.
HTML, or hypertext markup language, is the standard markup language used to create web.
This is the audio that I will be using in my code, okay? So the folder name is images on my desktop with the name demo, okay? So for that, it's on desktop. So here in the source, you have to write the file location, the destination of the file. It is on desktop, so just write images, the folder name first, then backslash, then the file name. The file name was demo.mp3 because the format was mp3. So you have to write this. If you don't write it, it will not work. It will not be displayed by the browser. In the type, you have to write what type of file you are using. We are using audio file and mp3 file. Just save it. Images was the folder name, then backslash, then demo is the file name. Inside the images folder, demo is the file name with the format mp3. So demo.mp3 type is audio file and mp3 file. Save it, but before running the code, you have to write one attribute inside the audio clip, the audio tag. Before that, without that, it will not work. So you have to write that attribute that I will show you. That is controls. So when you write this attribute, it will be displayed. Now what controls do, I will show you that. Okay, save it. Come to the browser, refresh it. Can you see it now? The audio clip is here, 33 seconds. What controls do, the attribute, it displays the audio with the proper buttons, the pause, the controls of the audio, that is the pause button, play button, the volume button, and there's playback speed. You can change the playback speed for your audio. That is normal, 0.75, 1.25, 1, and all the speeds. So you can play it.
HTML, or hypertext markup language, is the standard markup.
Did you see it? It's working now. But what else you can do with the audio and HTML5? Just refresh it. When you refresh it, the volume is on, and the audio clip will not be played again by the browser. It's on. It will be played only once. You can see it.
An HTML element is a basic building block to create a web page, and it is created by a start tag, content, and end tag.
See, it stopped. It will not repeat. But if you want it on loop, for For the browser to repeat it again, it will be on loop. For that, you have to use another attribute that is loop. And as I told you, the speaker was on, the volume was on by default. But if you want the volume to be muted on default, so it will be helpful for you, for your users, so they will not be disturbed by the sound. If they want the sound, they will turn on the sound, but by default it will be muted. For that, you have to use another attribute, muted. So you have to use all the attribute inside the audio tag. Controls first, then loop, then mute it. Save it, just refresh it. You can see it now. The volume is muted. You can play it. It will not be played. It's working, but it will not be played because by default it was on, but I changed it to mute. Okay. Now I I showed you when the video finished, it was not on loop, the browser didn't repeat it, but now we will see what the loop uh, attribute does. Okay.
HTML element is a basic building block to create a web page, and it is created by a start tag, content, and end tag. HTML or hypertext markup language.
Did you see it? It's on loop now. The browser will repeat it again and again unless you stop it because we use the loop attribute. You can see it. I will change the playback speed. It's working too.
These elements tell the browser about the content and formatting to display. An HTML element is a basic building block to create a web page, and it is created by a start tag, content, and end tag. HTML or hypertext markup language.
See, it's working. It's on loop now. So this is how these attributes work. Controls, loop, and muted. Just refresh it. This is with the mute, this is with the control, and the loop will repeat it again and again. So this is it for the audio element in HTML5. But before that, please practice all the exercises that we do here inside our videos, and practice more, do more with your code, so you will be able to learn it properly. Without practice, you will not be able to do anything. Before leaving, subscribe our channel, Afghan Robotic Team, and press the bell icon so you will not miss any update. Thank you so much.